Assuming that we have downloaded, we have actually installed and then set up the Microsoft Teams for our company, for our organization, okay, for the schooling, okay, then it is actually good to find out what we have in the user interface of this particular app, okay. Well, let us take a tour of the Microsoft Teams user interface when we actually run the version of the desktop in our computer. Okay, what we're going to notice the most important part of the user interface of the Microsoft Teams is the app bar. Okay, as we can see on the left side of this particular screen. Okay, there we will see the main icons. Okay, such as the activity. The activity is where we'll find actually find the mentions, the replies, and other notifications. Then below the activity is the chat, where we see we will actually see the recent one-to-one chat or group chats, okay, including the contact list as well. And then below activity, below chat is the teams. Well, the teams is actually displaying the teams. It depends on how we have actually structured or organized our particular company, our particular business, our particular schooling, or our particular company. Okay, we see teams and we see members of the teams as well. Okay, inside of the teams, obviously there are channels. We'll see later on when we're going to run the real app. Okay, then what we else is actually the files there that we can go to sharing the files as well, which is actually file aggregate. Well, all of the files from all of the teams and the members that of the particular teams, okay, can actually interact with one another. Add here that there's a huge benefit that this particular app is actually being connected or using the storage of the OneDrive. If it's actually a purchased plan, then obviously you benefit from the OneDrive for Business. Okay, if it's free, then you're actually benefiting from the OneDrive, which is actually your OneDrive with the Microsoft account. Okay, what else do we have? Well, we have actually the team section. The team section is actually providing the list of the teams, one that we said earlier. Depends how is actually organized your particular company organization. Based on that, you then go along, and then as the system administrator of this particular app, then you go along and then organize the teams based on your actually organizational chart of your business or your company. Okay, what we have else is that within the teams, we have the channels, which is actually representing a dedicated section, okay, within the team that is actually organizing conversations and tasks into a specific topics or projects. The one below that we see on this particular slide is the join or create a team button, which actually it is enabling the process of creating or joining a team. When we say it is enabling the process of creating, actually you go along and by hitting this particular button over here, you can actually create a team. But other than creating the team, you can join a team as well. Okay. In terms of the new chat, as we can see the one up there, okay, on top of this particular user interface. Well, the new chat enables to start a new chat with an individual or with a group as well. Okay, but if we use the add sign, obviously we are actually mentioning a specific member. Okay, then we have on the right side of the new chat button, we have actually the command bar. And the command bar is used to query the apps or perform a search in the teams. Okay, then we have the tabs below the command bar. We have the tabs actually, okay, which is enabling switching between different team pages. Okay, we'll see later on how we actually add the tabs as well. Channel conversations, okay, depends on where you are actually located. But if you go to the particular team and then hit a particular channel, and obviously on the right side, the majority, the biggest space of this user interface, that is the channel conversation, which is displaying all of the conversations in the selected channel. And then we have the compose box. Compose box, assuming that you're writing an email, is actually a plain text editor where you're actually entering your particular message, your particular text, okay? In order to start the conversation, as we've said, one-to-one or the group or one-to-many. Okay, and then obviously either you press enter or hit the send button, and then that particular process is actually being sent to a particular team member or a particular team or that particular group.